So on this video, video number 3, I'm going to give you an example where we're going to search for some of these keywords that I have listed here on our sheet in Amazon, and see what results we get, as we start typing some of these keywords. So the last example that we saw was the acupressure mat. So now I want to look at these bath bombs. So let's type in here for so let's first start with bath bombs. So you can see how Amazon, it's already recommending some keywords to really niche down into a very specific customer segment, right? So you can have bath bombs for kids, for women, right? So there's different keywords that can niche you down to a very more specific market. So because we're looking into stress relief, we can type in bath bombs for stress relief, right? So now this is a very specific search, and we start getting these results. And now we're gonna wait for Amazon Scout. It's gonna give us a score. So the score for this niche is a 6, which is not bad, right? So when we click on the Chrome extension, is going to start grabbing all the data from Amazon for this particular niche. So bath bombs for stress relief. And let's wait to see what the data tells us. So you can see that there are some very hot selling products from this niche. It's pretty, and that's very encouraging. And now we're seeing that the niche score is actually getting higher. So let's let it, finish calculating. So it looks like it's an 8, but it tells us 6. So let's wait. Okay, so it just reset. So it's actually it's a 7. So it's a 7 overall score for the niche. So if it's green, it's what we want. So profits are high, desired prices. It's within our range, so $15 to $40. That's the default that the software is using. High margins, it's yellow, so meaning that margins are good, but they're not super high. The great thing about it is that there's a lot of demand. So the demand is great because everything is green. For competition, it's medium. So, very few Amazon sellers, very few, big brands in this category, and it's not very saturated. So actually, this is a pretty good product niche to research. Okay. So you see here, these are the average monthly sales. It's 3,000 average monthly sales for the data that we're looking at right now. So if you scroll down, this is all the data that we're looking at. There's there's a next page. You can click on the next page, and there'll be more data. So now we're looking at some more results, and you can see how there's a lot of really hot selling products here. So you just let it wait a little slow. Let's go back. So it's still calculating. Let's give it a minute. Let's see if it stops. It's still going. It's still going, still going, still going. It's a lot of data. See 106 results, 109 still calculating. So now we're getting more data. Okay, so it finally stopped. So we have a lot more data. So now we had 60 results before. Now we have 120 results. Okay, so this is the top rated product. The rank, it's 29,000 in beauty and personal care. We can, like I said, we can always check this number here. So what we want to look at is, so looking at our criteria. So this is our criteria. So minimum BSR, minimum product reviews. So if this is our criteria, so you can come to the filters here and you can start putting in some criteria to kind of narrow down the search. So you might have to play around with this. Sometimes when you get too specific, you start, to lose some results. But for example, like you can put that the product, has to be, from like, let's say $20 to, $40, for example. And then, we want the estimated sales to be, anything from from 150 to, let's say 300, right? So we want to look at that, and then we want to look at who is doing the FBA, and we'll hit, and let's hit up, a number of reviews. Let's say anything from, no reviews to, let's say, I know I said 150, but so we don't lose so many results, let's just say, up to 300, and then just hit apply, and let's see what happens. So this is what happens. See, so we got very specific, and it only gave us 2 results. So let's not worry too much about the price. So let's take a price. You're gonna have to play around with the data to see what makes sense. And the estimated sales, we'll skip that for now, and then just look at pros with a number of reviews, 300, and FBA, and just click. Okay, so we have more data now. So now, I will start from left to right, analyzing this. So, let's look at all these, niche scores where the the private labeling is high, so it's recommended. So you have this product, you have this one, you have this one, you have these ones, all these, these look pretty cool, right? So we start looking at the data. So, first of all, you start noticing that these are only one seller, which is great. So no one's really competing here. If you look at the ranking, we have products from 4,000 BSR, which is amazing, all the way to this one has 79, 43, 46, right? So we'll have to, again, come to the estimator, look at the ranking, and as long as we're getting 150 month sales, then it's a good product. So we want to look at let's look at the price. So the price is from about $20 to like $31 and $25. So the price seems to be like on the $20 range, which is a very good price. And so this one right here, the net margin, so we say 50%, you know, all these are above 50%. So they're getting, you know, a lot higher, you know, profit margins here. And you look at the sales, so this product is getting 133, 160. So very good sales, you know, very good sales in the product. So this is a very good niche. And then you want to look at the reviews. So the reviews, again, look, they're very low. So 90, 41, 21, 38, 29, 48, 21, 43. Very low reviews, good sales, good profit margins. This is definitely a great item. And all these sellers are FBA. So, you know, basically that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be, you know, using the tool. You're going to be looking at these different keywords, and we're going to start finding products like this one that now the next step would be to start, you know, trying to find these manufacturers, you know, inside Alibaba, and, you know, see if we can get them, you know, to make the product for us with our own logos, our own design, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. So there's one more video, and I'll see you on the next one.